Hey everyone, Hobo4Craft, aka MrHobo here, and we're gonna have LiquidTLO spawning as Zerg on the bottom left of Xel'Naga Caverns, the yellow Zerg, and KapeWyPlace is gonna be spawning on the top right as the pink Terran, and yes, that is right, TLO is playing Zerg. I'm pretty happy about that. He does like to switch it up, mostly plays Terran, but it's not his main as he does still, well, it is his main because he mostly plays it, but he still plays Protoss and Zerg a little bit. So you don't see random players or players just playing all races that much in the pro level, so it's kind of refreshing to see TLO switch it up a lot. But hopefully this is going to be a good game. The last game I casted on Xel'Naga Caverns definitely was interesting to say the least. Check it out if you haven't already. Entity versus Aru. And it looks like we're going to see the extractor trick here go down. Oh, and right away I just want to say thank you very much to all the new subscribers and all the support and feedback I've been getting on that Aru versus Entity game. It apparently was featured on reddit.com or subreddit.com. I don't know. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, really, really fun game. It looks like we're gonna get a 12 pool from TLO, which, if you guys don't know, that is a pretty dang fast pool, especially on a map this large, which you can feel pretty safe to expo. I know in this matchup I would definitely go for a 14 hatch, 13 pool, maybe even 15 pool because I haven't been pressured very heavily against a Terran on this map, though they do tend to like Hellion harasses because there's lots of open space in the shrubs where you can hide behind. So it's a pretty nice map for harassing like that, and Hellion harass actually is pretty common. Or, well, yeah, it is, but I already said that. I meant Reaper harass is pretty common as well. Already up to 15, but ooh, this SCV was blocking this expo this whole time, and that is just the most annoying thing you can do. Oh, it's about to die. 5 hit points, one more kill would give one more hit would give this drone the kill. That would have been a nice thing to do, but oh, what is he doing? He should have sent this back for the expo, but it looks like he might not even expo now at this point. Oh, is he not going to expo now? Wow, that's a big hit to TLO's strategy, but it looks like he's just playing it off. Now throwing down the Expo at 18, extremely late, and now we're seeing that factory go down. I would not be surprised if we were to see a reactor go down here and then a swap, because the Hellion harass would be even more viable and even more effective at this point because the expo went down so late that there won't be much of a spine collar. Ooh, we could see a bunker go up here, which would be so annoying, but no, just scouting around a little bit. Did want to confirm that there was an expo there, so we did get that information. Oh, going out to kill this overlord, and this is one thing I don't like about this map is that when you send an overlord here to the ramp. Oh, losing both of those Zerglings, pretty uncharacteristic. Poor micro from TLO, but he did get that SCV, but not very good of a fair trade. But yeah, I don't like this map just because there's no crevasse I can hide in with my overlord to defend it. So now it looks like he's gonna be wasting even more gold. Gold. Sorry, I'm in Warcraft 3 mode right now. I guess minerals just for another overlord, wasting more time. And he's actually putting up a Roach Warren now, which will be effective against the Hellion harass. But, ooh, it looks like he's probably going to be switching these two, getting a Tech Lab for Marauders on the Barracks. Or Barracks. I'm sorry, guys. It's a Barracks. Barracks. He's going to be switching it so he can get Marauders from the Barracks and pump out double Hellions from this reactor. That's what I'm assuming at this point. It would make most sense. And he's actually going a 2-1-1 build. That's what I like to call it here. And getting a Tech Lab on this Barracks as well. Could see the swap here, and the starport is pumping out a Viking. So we could see a lot of Overlord harassing. And if this isn't defended well enough, we could get some Viking lands in back of either base. But still, has he pumped out any roaches yet? Yes, I should go to the production tab. Still working on getting used to using that, but actually he's not swapping this, so we're just gonna see a somewhat of a mech build. He's just building up tanks, or maybe not. He decided to stop making the tanks. Alrighty, but we could see a little bit of a push here from TLO, but I doubt it since they're 6, 7 Marines here and a Hellion would easily take care of these 4 Roaches and 7, 6 Zerglings. But we are getting a lair now from TLO. It's going to be interesting to see how he transitions. But, ooh, this Viking already taking out some key overlords. He is now supply blocked. Not in the negatives, but still that is so annoying. And there's no queen over here. So we could get a land, which would be just so annoying. Oh, but the queen now heading over. So this Viking better be a little bit careful. And this overlord spawning just at the wrong time. What an idiot. Oh, could pick off one drone. Here it goes. Oh no, did have a little bit of miss micro and was not able to pick it off. And the Viking gets away just in time. Wow. Meanwhile, back at Kape's place, we are getting a reactor down, so he could start double pumping out medevacs because he does have a big bio ball here. Not that big, but for this early in the game, it looks like he is going to be going a Marine Marauder and possibly tank composition. But that lair is up, but not putting much use to it, not getting any roach upgrades, and he is getting burrow and an infestation pit, so we could see infestors to counter this bio or infantry composition. That would be a little nice to see. I haven't seen infestors in my Shoutcast lately, but I already pointed that out, huh? I'm still getting used to this production tab. I don't even have to look at the bases. But we're getting a Thor. Oh, so annoying. Hopefully those infestors are going to be getting Neural Parasite to deal with that, which would be completely nice. But it looks like we're going to get a timing push from Kape. Never mind. He's just... Okay, no, yeah, okay. He's going to have a timing push, or maybe he's just going to move out to secure this Expo. This would be a really nice timing push, however, as there are just a bunch of speedlings because TLO had to deal with that early harass from SCV, which really did seem to throw him off. But this Thor, Arnold Schwarzenegger, kind of chilling. I wonder if KapeWyPlace knows about this Expo over here. I should probably go to his vision. And yeah, he does. Oh, he has the Viking over there, so he could be heading over there. Taking out most of these roaches with that deadly concussive shell. Slows down the enemy units very quickly. Slows them down very quickly. That's kind of ironic. Taking out even more overlords. Oh, but we have some nice burrow action going on here. We could get a little bit of a pincer action going on surrounding the units from both sides. But just sending 2 Marines to deal with this Expo, very nice play, and that would cause him to draw other units just to deal with it. Oh, but meanwhile, TLO is going to take out this Expo, so that's a nice play, using the speed of these speedlings very well. But a sieged up tank is going to take one big hit to this army, and this Hellion just barely getting away from that ball, that swarm. And could he take out this Thor? That would be huge. And spreading his units. Oh, leaving just the right amount of speedlings. And he does take out the Thor, which is huge. Oh, KapeWyPlace just not paying attention. And that taking out that Thor, oh my gosh, so big this early in the game. Really just weakens the composition of your enemy's army. And that's 300 minerals and 200 gas, so that's just a huge blow all around, especially when he does not have an Expo. Though TLO is not very heavily saturated, has just about the same amount of workers, even though he's running on 3 Expos here. And he is getting those ventral sacks, so we could see a nice drop. He has mostly speedlings, though, so it wouldn't be that powerful of a drop, though it would be very deadly to all of these SCVs, and there's no engineering bay in sight, which means no turrets, which means basically nothing to stop this. Oh, and we have nice fungal growths going down. I don't know why these infestors were way over here. Oh, try using the tanks to use their splash damage with that infested Terran trick. That's pretty nice, but I think maybe his infestors were on a wrong rally point. Which is unfortunate, but look at all the damage they did just with a couple fungal growths. Wow, and really wasting away that medevac's mana there. So that's a pretty nice play, even though it was probably a mistake. And now just saturating up all of these Expos, so putting them to use. And if anything, they will allow for very quick production of units. But there's not a queen here. I would like to see one go down there. But being really overly offensive with these infestors for just that reason, the scans will clean them up pretty easily, and infestors do cost a lot of gas, 150 gas and 100 minerals, but he was able to pick off a good amount of marines there. I don't know if any marauders were lost. Oh, and now a raven going down, so we'll be able to see any type of burrow units. So no type of roach surprise is going to be in the mix, though he still is pumping those out. What I like to do against Terran, if I'm going roach infestor against mech, I do like to burrow and use that tunneling clause to be able to get behind where the tank line is and just obliterate them while my infestors are dealing with the Thors with that very helpful neural parasite. But as far as units go, I'm just going to go to the army tab here. We can see actually they're pretty even. Oh, and here comes the drop, and he's going right in at the back of the base. I would have liked right up here near the SCVs, but we're going to be able to see if he's going to be able to take out some key units, splitting up his army, making very good use of this awkward position that KapeWyPlace is in. I would like to see him go back to the SCV line, which he is doing right now, but oh, he's getting obliterated by all these marauders and tanks. But there's this raven, so he won't be able to burrow. And where did all of those zerglings go? I guess they went to heaven. They're no longer on this earth, or maybe it's hell because they are evil aliens, but who cares? So pretty successful. Did not pick off nearly as many SCVs as I would have liked. I would have liked him to skirt around here and just drop right here, but who cares what I like. And this tank was really angry at the barracks and was attacking it for no apparent reason. A little bit of a misclick there, obviously. But oh, back here with roaches. And oh my gosh, all these SCVs just went down. You guys saw how many were there. And now, oh my gosh, gonna go to the income tab here, and we see that, oh my gosh, that is 3 oh my goshes. Cape is now at 17 SCVs, and that is just terrible because we have just about double that for TLO, or triple that, excuse me, I should say. And gonna go to the production tab here, and we're losing some of those key overlords. Hopefully it had no units in them. We're just gonna see being tanks and marauders and marines being pumped out, and we're getting a hive actually for TLO, so we could, cross your fingers, see Ultraless, which would be pretty nice to see, especially with that chitinous plating upgrade. And do we have any Evo chambers? Oh, we do have 2 going down right now, so fully upgraded, especially with armor. Ultraless are just complete tanks, even though they were nerfed a little bit in beta. But a nice tank line here, which will not allow any sort of units to get in here, even if these shrubs were utilized to come in back through here. You can see they're just at the SCV line, so no sort of cheese will. Oh, but getting a little close. This infestor. Oh, using that infested Terran to take out his own SCVs. Oh my gosh, just such good play with this infestor so far. And I bet Cape is just scratching his head like, what is going on here? Why are all my SCVs self-imploding? Oh my gosh. So very nice, very creative play with this infestor from TLO, and he's going to be doing it with even more infestors. Just going to pump out some infested Terrans we might see here. Oh, there's a little bit, but these were unsieged. And look how saturated all of these expos are, so he's definitely ahead as far as income goes. Just going to show you guys that right now, just about double what Cape is right now, but Cape's unit composition is definitely a little bit stronger at this point. TLO has been in this awkward situation that many Zergs face where you're trying to saturate all your bases and you can't really produce a lot of units, and then once he pushes at your base you have to pump him out all at once. But we're going to see a lot of fungal growth that will definitely stall him, and he only has 1 medevac, so it's going to do so much damage. Look at, oh, but he's sieging up at the wrong time, and that infested Terran did make him take out so many of his own units, and now just bringing these up as these are on siege, and so many of these marauders are being taken out, and these tanks